konbanwa. Genki desu ka? I hope you're well. I hope you're fine and dandy on this Tuesday evening. I think I have two cameras at work this evening, which is great stuff, because last Thursday was a little bit disconcerting, thinking I was teaching myself, which I have no problem with, but you know, I can do that on my own. So good evening, welcome to Tuesday evening, and another lesson with myself in my dojo. Hopefully in your dojo. I'm still in my kitchen, which has become my dojo. I have to say, my family have put up with this since March. Can you believe that? Since the third week of March, they've put up with this. So that's quite impressive. And I literally have taken over the back of the kitchen anyway, with all of my karate stuff. So this evening we're going to do part 2 of Bassai Dai. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to join me doing that. So we'll have a recap of where we got to on Thursday. Okay, and we got about roughly just under 2/3 the way through. So we're going to continue with Bassai Dai, and then we will finish that this evening. Hopefully that's the plan, and maybe think something different on Thursday. Okay, Sensei Ken came up with a really good suggestion, which is something that I had planned for a few weeks ago and then pulled my hamstring, and that is the Juippon sets. So we've done the sets for Kion Ippon, and we did those a few weeks ago, and if you remember, it was at that point that I managed to tear my hamstring. So obviously I've not been kicking for the last probably 4 weeks now, but my hamstring's pretty much repaired. I think it's fine now. So hopefully maybe Thursday, possibly next week, I will start doing the Juippon sets. But please remember, like Ken Sensei, just come up with some suggestions. It's very challenging for me to try and come up with something different every single week, and so far I've not repeated a lesson, which is my plan to continue doing that where I can, but obviously, you know, sometimes we do have to repeat things, etc. So tonight, part 2 Bassai Dai, and we'll continue until we finish the end of that kata. Remember, juniors, if you've not learned the kata previously, or even lower grade adults, okay, just have a go, have a bit of fun. No one can see you, and you might pick up some moves, and when you come to learn this kata for real in the dojo, it make more sense and actually be easy for you to learn. So I'm going to do it nice and slow again, move by move, okay, and then link in the whole kata in. Everything will be done slow speed so people can keep up. I'll try to remind myself to tell you which leg we're moving, which arm we're moving, and we'll hopefully go from there. So what we'll do is I'll quickly say a few hellos to a few people, because I like to do that, and I didn't get a chance to do it on Thursday because I didn't even know you were there, and then we'll start with our warm-up and get the lesson going. So I can see that there's a few people said hi, which is great. Good evening, Andy Sensei. Good evening, Ken Sensei, and thank you again for your suggestion. Good evening, Isaac. Good evening, Andy Sensei, other Andy Sensei. Older Andy Sensei, dare I say it. Good evening, Harry G. Good evening, Thomas. Good evening, Tim, and all the Huxtable clan. Hope you're all well. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. We are all good. Good evening, Sensei Wayne. Us, mate. Nice to see you again. And good evening, Bron. Us, Dylan. Sensei Keys. Us, thank you for watching. And good evening, Harry. And are we doing something? What was that? Fun like normal. We're doing Bassai Dai. I don't think you can get much more fun than that, if I'm perfectly honest. It's one of my favourite katas. So Bassai Dai this evening. Thursday can be something different. I promise you something different. Okay, so let's right. Hey, and just relax. So we'll just do a quick warm up. So just the arms forwards. Just be mindful of where you are in your own dojos. Okay, hopefully by now you've got enough room. And just swinging backwards. Remember, we're just relaxing the body, trying to get the blood flowing, moving through our body. Okay, so take your left arm forwards and right arm back. So this is where we start to coordinate brain and body together, and once they work together, karate is so much easier. It's only taken me 30 years to learn this bit. Okay, changing to arms out. Again, just remember, relaxing, not tensing. Just relax. Drop your shoulders, crossing over the back. Okay, arms up over to your left, Hidari, and over to your right, Migi, and back, Shiro, and forward, Shun. Okay, back up again. So take your left arm and just climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and relax. Okay, wrist forwards to Kubi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let them relax. And then let your elbows relax. And your shoulders relax. Just let your arms just go nice and floppy. So in karate, in particular Shotokan, we learn how to control our body using our minds. Okay, and connecting those two together makes karate work. Okay, without the coordination of the brain and the body together, the relaxation of the muscles, the tension of the muscles, the breathing, and all those different things that contribute to what we call zanshin, the whole thing, karate isn't as good as it can be. So it takes a long while to connect those things. A bit like I said before about Lego. Remember, my analogy is Lego is about building basic layers and then layering up to build what you're going to make a big tower block sort of thing. Has to be strong at the bottom. Okay, so the baseline, in our case stances, have to be strong, and then we layer up as we continue our karate. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, relax. Remember, I'm hoping that you do a little bit of a warm-up before we start the lesson, so I don't want to spend the whole evening just stretching. I warm up before the lesson, so I practice. I've done the Kata 4 times before we did the lesson this evening. Okay, remember here we're not doing just stances, we're actually stretching, so I'm just being careful of the fact that my right leg hamstring is pretty much repaired now, but I have no intentions of tearing it again like I did a month ago. Okay, so with both feet together, so sort of kibanachi type thing. Okay, and just relax. Don't force your knees out. Just drop forwards into kibanachi. Okay, and just stretching over. So the right knee where it is, just straightening the left leg, and the other side. So I'm just dipping my hip in here. Just stretching this area here. Okay, high sukadachi, feet together. Series started again. Clear off Siri. Technology really isn't liking me at the moment. Okay, high sukadachi. Okay, arms up. Okay, take your right knee up. Remember to bring the leg up, keep it close to the body for balance. Take the body through, rotate through. Stick the foot out straight, put the arms out straight, balance forwards. Keep focus, keep your ishiki, paying attention to that centre line, or embusun. If you wobble, bend your supporting leg, regain your balance, and then put your leg down. Now, ultimately, if you completely wobble, then don't fall over, best to put your foot down, start again. And everybody wobbles, regardless of how good or old or great we might be, or think we are. So take the left knee up, again, keep it close into the body. Remember I said before about kicking maigeri? We keep the knee into the body as much as possible to maintain control. Keep your ishiki, your focus, your attention facing on your embusun, your performance line. Take your knee back up. Keep control. Slide the foot back down. Relax the arms. And ready. Okay, straighten your gis and obis, please. Okay, I have never done this actually, I think on the online classes. I'm joined by Holly-san. You'll see a dog go past in a second. So, tying gi and obi, I will do that one week actually. I've done it for our YouTube channel on how to tie up our obi, but I'll do our dogi as well at some point. I may need reminding of that, but I think it's important on how to tie it up. Okay, dog's going, she's bored. Haven't started yet, that's why. As soon as we start Bassai Dai, she will join us again. Okay, so Bassai Dai. So we're going to do a slow recap of where we got up to Tuesday. Okay, and then we're going to continue with the Kata in terms of finishing it this evening. That's the plan. So we'll take it nice and easy, nice and slow. Do lots of repetition. Basic, simple karate. Bassai Dai is a really strong, powerful kata using those basic, simple kion technique. Okay, so that's all we need to really focus our minds on. Okay, so great. Os. Ayoi. Okay, so remember when we're in yoi stance, this is our natural stance, shizentai. Okay, so this is hachidachi, open leg stance. Okay, we do a secondary yoi. This is our primary yoi for all karate. Okay, but we do a secondary yoi, as in Teki Shodan. Okay, Bassai Dai, moving forwards, Kanku Dai, they all have different secondary yoi positions. Okay, so Bassai Dai, from yoi position here, take the right hand in. Okay, leave the hands closed, and right foot in together, and the left thumb goes over the top. And I show this on Tuesday, so I don't want to spend too much time recapping on this. Okay, this is called Ji no Kamai. Okay, and this is the yoi position. Make sure I don't kill the dog. So Ji no Kamai, this position here. And our feet high sukadachi. So high sukadachi, feet together stance. Okay. So once more, right? Ayoi. And say the kata. Bassai Dai. Ayoi. Okay, so right knee up. Okay, so right knee into the centre here, hands to the side, and pushing forwards. Cross leg stance, kozadachi. Okay, Maroto uki, augmented stance, block. Remember what I said on Tuesday? If you were here, if you weren't, then apologies. You have to do a bit of catching up, but you can always watch these back. The middle finger, if you think of the crease of your wrist, okay, to kubi here, up to that point, this is where we're pushing on. Not down here, not closed fist either. Open hand. Keishu is open hand. So make sure you get that pushing feeling. So feel like an inside block, but much stronger, because it's augmented, connected. Bassai Dai, ayoi. So knee up and ich. Okay, dropping your body weight down into kozadashi, cross leg stance. So remember, we look first, yoi position, turn inside block, uchi uki, inside block. Okay, hips at hanmi, half facing. Then gyaku, uchi uki. Then your hips move into shomen, which is front facing, okay, or square. Then we'll do the next technique, soto ryuki, outside forearm block, hips at shomen, front facing, okay, and an inside block, hips at hanmi, half facing. So shomen, front facing, hanmi, half facing, 45 degrees. Okay, so here and here. Okay, that's the first 4 or 5 moves, Okay, so we'll repeat that again, and then we'll keep continuing connecting techniques and combinations together to build up to where we were on Tuesday. So we'll probably spend around 10 minutes at the most probably doing that in terms of building back up to where we were and recapping of the techniques that we're doing. As I said on the beginning of the lesson, I'll try to, if I can, remember which arms and legs we're doing. Holly's got about 20 love hearts. Isn't that annoying? No one gives me any love hearts. Good evening, Ashley. Daddy Do Karate, love that. Antonio, Sensei Antonio Semparius from Italy, nice to see you. Good evening, Joe, hope you're well. Esme is listening whilst having cuddles with Daddy and not burping. I am the baby whisperer, I believe is the words. Okay, great. Okay, Bassai Dai, ayoi. Ji no Kamai position here, relax your shoulders, bring your knee up and strike. Okay, so looking, first turning, inside block, hanmi, uchiuki, left arm and right arm, yaku. Okay, so hips at shomen, right leg across, left arm blocking soto uryuki, hips shomen, uchiuki, hanmi. Okay, so the next move, come up and outside block. Okay, so from Zenkutsudachi here, this position here, feet together, come up and outside block. Here to here, hips at hanmi. Now quite often you'll see people take a big dip there, okay, and I have certainly done it that way for many, many years. Okay, we drop down and come up. A lot of people drop down and come up. As you well know, I have a dodgy back. And knee and legs and everything else. I'm getting old, but actually I've stopped dropping down as much as I have done before and make the transitional move much more simple now. So sotoruki, uchi, uchuki, come up and strike. Sotoruki, right arm, right leg. So normal, hips at hanmi, half facing, and gyaku uchuki. Gyaku meaning reverse. Inside I've got hips at shomen. Remember I said on Tuesday, when we do normal uchuki, okay, the hips come out, or hanmi, half facing. And when we do the uchuki gyaku, gyaku often forces the hip back. So in this case it rotates the hip this way, okay, like you're turning a bus steering wheel. So as you do, quite often you'll find, certainly with black belts, if you watch closely with their feet, their front foot will come back just a smidgen, maybe an inch or two at the most, where the hip is really being used and engaged. Okay, don't worry if yours doesn't or does. Okay, at the moment, just be mindful that you might see that. Okay, so here to here. And from here, remember the left leg steps back into Hachidachi, and we go into this position, which we've done many a time in Kata, Koshikamai. Koshikamai, hip position. Okay, so we're again, Hachidachi, Shizentai stance, open leg. Okay, then we push out, Tachi Shuto, dead straight. Now we're going to do this connection, and then we will, combination, and then we'll yame. So if you remember correctly on Tuesday, this is where I sort of teach my students, you're going from 0 to hero, white belt to black belt in 2 moves. So first of all, the first thing you learn in karate is chokazuki, straight punch to the centre of the body, down your enbusu. Okay, and that's your white belt technique. Make sure your shoulders are dropped, make your punches straight to the centre of the body, your elbow is tucked in on this side, hand on the hip. Lots of things to think about as a white belt. Then as a black belt, okay, thinking of a motodachi, twisted stance, and an inside block feeling. Okay, so from here, punch here, and then you're a black belt. Motodachi is twisting the body. Okay, twisting the body. So motodachi. So again, from this position here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and I was asked on Tuesday by John, what do we do with our feet here in terms of moving? It's what works for you, but I use the heel on one foot and I use koshi, the ball of the foot. So I twist using both parts of the foot. And regardless of how you do that, you can go ball of the foot and you can go with both heels. It's entirely up to you. It's a very personal thing, I think, with how you use those 3 points: the foot, ball of the foot, outside of the foot, and the heel of the foot. So 1, 2, 3. I tend to use the ball of my feet more commonly than I do the heels. Okay, so different instructors do different things, different individuals do different things. But in this way, I use a combination of the two. So I twist. Okay, so it's a very good question, I thought, and makes you think. Okay, so we go again from the beginning up to this point. We'll finish with the uchuki in motodachi. Okay, so once more, right? Hayoi, Ansei Kata, Bassai Dai. HGI no Kumai. And each, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right leg forward, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, okay, and yamai. So I think even from a beginner's perspective, you'll see that those techniques are very basic. We've got a straightforward white belt technique there with chokazuki, and then we've got the black belt version with an uchuki and motodachi. So I like the basicness of this particular kata. I think when you're learning it as a brown belt, it's challenging, it's very difficult. I actually really struggled with it, but as I said on Tuesday, it's now one of my very favourite katas, and one that you're given pretty much at most grading once you pass your Shodan. Okay, pretty much at most gradings. I know that I did it for my 3rd dan, and I know I did it for my 6th dan, so that's 2 senior grades, I guess, where it came up. And the reason being, I think, is that when the examiners and senseis are testing you, they're looking for your core basic karate. What makes Shotokan strong? Well, look at this kata. This kata is a perfect example of it. It's very powerful, very us, and incredibly enjoyable. Okay, so say kata, nice and strong. Remember, look straight ahead. Bassai Dai. Ayoi. Okay, so combination to get together, fit together, so everything together. Okay, making it all work as one unit. Okay, so once more, ready? Os. Ayoi, say kata, Bassai Dai. Ayoi. Okay, so right knee up. Each. Keeping those shoulders down, turning, looking over your left arm. Ish. Hami, knee. Yaku, showman hips. Sotoryuki, each. And uchuki, knee. Sotoryuki, right leg, each. Uchuki, knee. Left leg back, hachidachi, shizentai stance, open legs. Koshikamai, koshikamai. Be mindful not to bring your shoulders up, just let your shoulders relax. Okay, relax your shoulders in karate. Push out, tachi shuto. Okay, punch straight, ish, knee, ich, knee. Okay, so remember now we're going to do the next 4 moves, which are all the same. Okay, so from here, the right leg will transition forwards into back stance, and we move forward right arm to left ear, kakutsadachi, shutoki, so shutoki. So forward, ich, hey, ni, san, and back, shi. Okay, and yamei, hey, and rei, os, os, hoi-san, os. The dog is keen to join in this evening, I feel. I think we might have another visit in a minute. Okay, so I hope that's okay. I hope it's nice and warm in your dojo as well. It's lovely and warm in my kitchen. Really, really good. So I hope you can see this building up nicely, and you're feeling a little bit more confident the more you repeat these moves. The best way to learn kata is just to complete that repetition. If you can train 1,000 times the same technique, it will be 1,000 times better. Okay, so important to continue to do so. Okay, ready? Os. And yoi, and say kata, Bassai Dai. Hey, yoi, GI no kamae position, yoi position, right knee up and each. Keep those shoulders down, look over your left shoulder, left leg moves, inside block, Zen Kutsadachi, hips at Hanmi, inside block and Yaku, inside block. Right arm up, Sotoryuki, left arm, and inside block, right arm, hips at Hanmi. Coming crossed outside block, right leg, left arm inside block. Left leg back into hachidachi, open leg stance. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your hands tight and strong fists, and push out, tachi shuto. Okay, so punching 1, ish, off the chest, ni, ich, ni. So white belt to black belt. Shiro to kuru, very good, very quickly. Right leg forward, shuto, ich, and ni, hansan, and back chi. Don't forget your yoi positions from your shutokis. Okay, so yame, we'll repeat that in a second. Okay, so we're almost at that first kiai point. Okay, just thinking myself as I'm teaching. Okay, shutoki. Okay, remember stance-wise, kakutsadachi, back stance. So if we take front stance, then kutsadachi. Okay, so our front knee stays the same, but now becomes the back knee. And then we just sit down 70%, 30%, same as front stance, 70%, 30%, from a balance perspective. But your arms, shoulder, when you bring your arm up, shouldn't come up. Your shoulder, when your arm comes up, shouldn't come up. Shoulder down, shoulder down. Yeah, shoulder down. Shoulder down, shoulder down. Shoulder up, shoulder up. Shoulder up, shoulder down. It doesn't work. So your equilibrium, your balance is really, really affected by this. And I know for a start, when I learnt this kata, I would very much go shoulder up, both shoulders. So be mindful of that as you do your karate. You'll learn it more as you go through the grades, okay, and you'll learn more to relax. I think the biggest issue with Shotokan, when I started, I weighed probably 9 stone at 6'1". That was skinny, so I didn't feel I had any power, and so I always tried to gain power by tensing my whole body, bringing my shoulders up. We don't need to do that. At nearly 15 stone now, I certainly don't need to worry about being strong. But that's time. Time has changed there. So make sure your shoulders stay low. Your position, hand up. Okay, and as this hand comes out, remember this angle here is 90 degrees, a right angle, same as Agioki, Sotoruki, Uchuki, yeah? Okay, so here. And we're protecting the solar plexus here, not the obi. Don't need to protect anything down there, that's all paid for and well and good and happy down there. Here, if you get hit in the solar plexus, you will know what I'm talking about. It's happened to me only twice, once in demonstration and once in a competition, and both times I didn't get off the floor for a few seconds, let's say that at least. So be mindful here. And Shuto is part of the hand here. Shuto here, heel, Eito, into your solar plexus. Here, this is what you're protecting. Okay, imagine you've got a cup on there or something. Okay, so, us. Okay, so yoi position again, and Bassai Dai. Jai no kamai, yoi. Hey, right knee up, each. And turning each. And gyaku uchuki ni. So toruki ish. Hey, gyaku ni. Sorry. So toruki gyaku uchuki ni. Outside block each. Uchuki gyaku ni. Koshikamai. Balance, ish, push out, punch in, shokuzuki, ich, ochiyoki motodachi, ni. Hey, right leg forward, so bring the right foot in, and shutoki. And ni, and son, and one back, shi. Okay, so remember we said Tuesday, the transition between back and front stance here. Many people use their foot right the way across. Some people move their back leg, okay? Different variation here. But regardless of whether you move your front or back leg, the transition from back stance to front stance is minimal. It's not much at all. So the front foot just comes across slightly. And the front hand stays where it is. The right hand comes underneath. Rising. Agi, this is rising. So this hand stays here, hoping it's not too close. Here. This finger here, this point here. Pull your elbow down. Keep your shoulders down. Again, there's this huge temptation to bring the shoulders up and bring the shoulders down, and it's not good because it doesn't help your form. And again, if you lose your form, your craft is lost. So Shutoki position here, and pull down. Just going to slide back a little bit so we can get the knee up and kick, hopefully keep this in frame. Okay, so bring these down, relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, knee up here, and then Shutoki forwards. And remember from that position, one more Shuto, forwards again. And yame. Okay, so remembering from the Tate Shuto position here, just going to try to make enough room so I can do this in one go. So we punch straight off the chest, drop the hip, punch straight off the chest, drop the hip, Shuto forwards. 1, 2, 3, and back 4. I'm shortening my stance there so I can fit this in frame for you. Okay, so it just makes it a little bit more realistic in one go. So leave the front hand where it is, move the front foot across into front stance, bring the hand down. Knee up here, Fumakomi, Shutoki, and Shutoki the other way. And yame. Okay, so that's just a smidgen beyond first ki, okay, and hopefully everything is going well in your dojo as much as mine. The kick, Fumakomi, knee up, stamping, and we're using the heel of the foot to break shin bone, the tibia, fibula. Try not to talk about that too much in my dojos because it's happened to me. Very good, thank you very much for saying it's very fun. I didn't know you could do katas at competition. Please explain more and tell me stories to do with the kata. Fantastic. Yeah, well, okay, so my kata competitions were not great. I'll be perfectly honest. I didn't win anything for many, many years. I was not great at kata. I was very good at kumite, and I won lots of competitions doing kumite. But my kata was my weak part of my karate. latter years, okay, we're talking probably 3rd dan. I think I won my first Kata medal, and then went on to win competitions doing Kata, bizarrely, and I even competed abroad twice, in France and Japan, doing Kata, which is really weird, because it was the thing that I failed my Shodan on, my black belt. So yeah, Kata in competition. It would have been in the Olympics this year, which is a real shame that people aren't going to get to see some of the Shotokan katas performed on that stage. I'm not a massive fan of karate in Olympics, but I still think it would be great for people to watch. And the fact that it was going to be in Tokyo, I think, would have made it super special. So yeah, good question. You can do kata and kumite and various other different parts of karate in competition. We will be doing more of that. We had a competition already planned for October this year. At the moment, that's not going to happen, but we have plans to do one. So Dylan even, it is coming. It is coming. Hey, yoi, and Bassai Dai. Yoi, Jio no Kamae. Hey, each. Hey, turning inside block ni. Uchuki san. Soturuki each. And ni. San. Shi. Go. Okay, just pause there. Relax, push out. And punching 1, 2. That's a nice combination that flows together. Then the next 4 moves, again, a combination really that flows. So, ich, ni, san, and shi. Remember to leave the hand where it is, left foot across, come up, pull down. Knee up and through kiai, ya! Shutoki forwards, ish, shutoki. Okay, so coming back, feet together. Bring the hands up. As the hands open, the knee comes up. Double strike. Maroto Tetsuuchi, Oizuki. So I'm going to show you that again from the Shuto perspective. So we've done the kiai. If I do kiai here. Yeah! So Shuto. Shuto forwards. Feet together, fists together. Okay, so make sure your Siken, full fists are touching. Come up slowly. As the hands get to the top, they break, the knee comes up. Then a double Tetsui strike, hammer fist. Here, a Oizuki. Okay, and actually that's the point we got up to on Tuesday, which is awesome. Okay, so if you're still with me, and you're still practicing, you're still trying your best, then well done, well done. Remember, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes and errors. When we're back in the dojos, which hopefully won't be too many months longer, then we can start to teach everybody, certainly brown belt level, this kata, you know, and practice it really a lot, actually. Okay, so once more, right, so we're going to go up to this position once more, and then we'll start to address the next part of this kata, which is even more fun, Dylan. Bassai Dai. Yoi. Ich. Right knee. Hips at hand knee. San. Hips shown. Ich sotoruki. Ni. Uchiuki. Sotoruki right leg. Ish. Uchiuki gyaku. Ni. Left arm. Left leg back. Hachidachi. Shizentai stance. Koshi Kamai position here. Pushing out. Tachi Shuto. Ich. Ni. Motadachi. Twisted stance. Right leg forward, right hand forward. Shutoki. Ish. Ni. San. Shi. Leave the left hand where it is. Left foot moves across into front stance. Ever so slightly. You don't need the leg across too much. Pull the hand down. Bring the knee up through Fumakomi Kiai, ich, yeah! And you're bringing the person into your chest. You're grabbing their lapels here, into your chest. So it's very powerful, very strong. Stamping down here, and Shuto forwards. Shutoki, step again, ish. And feet together, step back. Hai Sukadachi looking this way, us. Okay, so bring your arms up, keep your shoulders down. Relax your shoulders, the knee comes up, the hands open, double block, or double strike, sorry, and Oizuki. Okay, so we continue then from this position, striking down the centre, down your embusun. Okay, a gidan shuto, gidan shuto. Okay, so from oizuki position here, striking down the centre here. There's a temptation here when we do this technique, and you will have found this in Hien Godan, because there are elements of this kata that are very, well, bits of it are Hien Godan. People lean, and I used to be very bad at this. So back straight, shoulders down, hips down, here. And it's that feeling of a parry, so nagashi, so sweeping block, okay, and gidan. Gidan means lower level, okay. Striking here. So once more, oizuki here, striking down. And then pulling straight back to Haisukadachi Manjuki. So not the same as Hien Godan, but similar. So not to be confused. I think people do find that when they start learning Bassai Dai, it can mess around with your Hien Godan and your Hien everything else, because there's elements of this kata in other katas. But remember that your feet are always drawn back together, Haisukadachi, straight away in this particular kata. Okay, so we're going to go from the ki-ai point from here. Okay, so this position here, you're up here, Shotokan, come back, feet together, Haisukadachi. Bring the arms up, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed and low, breaking the up, striking and oizuki. Then gidan shuto here, and pull up, manjuki, Haisukadachi, feet together stance. Knee up, gidan burai. Same as Hien Godan. Hand underneath, same as Hien Godan again. Heishu, back hand here. Elbow tucked in, shoulders relaxed, knees in Kibadachi. Right leg up, Mikazuka Geri, striking the left hand. And then Mawashi and Puchi. So exactly the same as Hien Godan. It's exactly the same as Hien Godan. So this bit is similar, but not exactly the same. Right knee up, Fumakomi, left hand underneath, Heishu, striking here. Okay, so I'll change this around so I'm facing the other way, so you'll be able to see a little bit better, hopefully, he says. So we go from this position here, Gidan Shuto here, pull up to here. Right knee up and down, Heishu to here, striking one to here, and that's in Kibadachi. Being mindful of the units that are around me. Touch wood, and I'm not sure I can because I think most of this is fabricated MDF, but no, the kitchen sink is definitely wood. I haven't smashed anything in the kitchen yet, so that's quite a good thing because I'm pretty accident prone at best of times. So you can see now that we're developing this kata, but we're using elements of previous kata, so I hope the complexity is not too much too soon for some of the lower grades and you're still doing it and having a little bit of fun. But this part here in particular, very similar to Hien Godan, okay? This is really nice when you get this connected and you get your Mikazuka Geri striking your hand here, okay? It's really quite, what's the word? It feels good. It feels good, that's a simple word. It feels good. You feel connected. You feel strong. Okay, so Heishu here, backhand here, come up and strike, nice slap, and a nice slap with the elbow. Okay, you don't need to make a huge amount of noise, but it is satisfying is the word I was looking at. It's very satisfying. Okay, so we're going to continue the kata right up until we land into this point here, which is Mawashi and Puchi in Kibadachi. Okay, so we've done our Mikazuka Geri, Mawashi and Puchi, so we're going to go up to that point. Then we're going to add in the next three moves because I think they're very interesting. They're very simple and basic, but actually I think difficult to understand, to get our brain around. Okay, so Rei, os, Hainyoi. Okay, so kata, Bassai Dai, Jiano Kamai, So right knee up, so migi hizageri, or hizageri, ich. Okay, turning uchi-uki, gyaku uchi-uki, soto-uki, uchi-uki, soto-uki, uchi-uki. Okay, koshi kamae, hip position. Okay, pushing out, tachi shuto, ish, punching straight off the hip, drop the stance. Ni, twisted stance. Okay, shutoki, right leg forward, ich, and ni, and san, and back, chi. Hold that position, front foot across, come up, through, pull down. Hizageri, kiai, ich, ya! Shutoki forwards. Coming back, feet together, haisukudachi. Fists together facing upwards, each. Slowly come up. Keep your shoulders down as the knee comes up, the arms open. Double strike, front stance, then oizuki. Okay, so from here, gidan shuto. Striking down, pull up. Haisukudachi manjuoki from Heian Golden Kata. Knee up here, stamping kick, fumakomi. Left hand, right hand here, keep your shoulders relaxed. Left hand, heishu, back of the hand. Back of the hand. On hip. Okay, striking, mikuzukugeri, ich. Okay, so we're in this position now. I'm going to face the camera. Okay, so kibidachi. So you've just done your mikuzukugeri here. Must excuse me, I am dripping this evening, which is a good thing. So here, shoulders, relax, not shoulders up, not like this, relax your shoulders. Okay, then right hand, tetsui, striking, hammer fist, remember, we did this. Okay, I've just put a video on the YouTube channel to show what tetsui is and the different ways that we do it, and we use it in Heian Shodan, we use it in Heian Nidan, and we use it in this kata. Okay, tetsui, hammer fist, iron hammer, hammer strike, or different names for it, but it's a cool technique, and we're not doing one. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not in that way though. 1, 1, 2. So here, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick analogy. It's going to make the boys laugh and the girls laugh even more. Okay, if you imagine attacking someone. Ouch here, ouch here, ouch there. Okay, I think that's a really good way of explaining it to juniors because they find it hilarious, and why not? It's good fun. Okay, so right side inside thigh, left side inside thigh, straight down the middle. Whether you're hitting a man or a woman, that hurts apparently. I have it on both authorities. I can definitely say from a male perspective it does. So think of that in your head as you're doing it. So 1, 1, 2. Okay, striking. Okay. Why strike the inner thigh? Well, it's full of nerve endings. It's like the back of your arm. If you pinch the back of your arm with the inside of your thigh, it's excruciating. Thousands and thousands of nerves there. And I've read many theories on this, but if you strike those areas first and then attack somewhere else, the pain is increased quite considerably because you're electrifying the body to pain. Okay. Again, science and karate all together. So, I want to sensei stories. I'm going from a tangent. So we're here, and then we're going to 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Why 1, 1, 2? That's just the timing of it. Okay, the way that we do the kata. I've not gone too much into the timing of this kata this evening. We're just going to basically learn the moves. Okay, I would be spending 2 or 3 classes on this if I was teaching it to you in the dojos, and in the different levels, explaining further things that you need to know at that appropriate level, if that makes sense. Okay, so once more we continue, and we may even move on to the next technique, conscious that we're at 1:45. Tonight's lesson will be probably just over the hour, I'm assuming, and but not much longer, I promise. Bassai Dai, H-G-I no Kamai. Okay, so right knee up, each, and turning uchi-uki ni, yaku uchi-uki 3, soto uchi ish, Gyaku, soto, opposite. Uchiuki, ish, hips are hanmi. Sotoruki, ich, hanmi, half facing. Gyaku, shonen with the hips. Koshikamai. Okay, so punching straight. One off the chest, drop the hip into motodachi, twisting on the ball of the foot, heel of the foot. Kakuto and koshi. Okay, so now right leg forward, shitoki, ish, and left leg forward, shitoki, and right leg again, and right leg back, shitoki. Left hand, leave where it is. Remember, make sure this is on your solar plexus. Okay, and come through, pull down. Bring those elbows into the body. Okay, so you're imagining you're pulling in this person towards you. You wouldn't do this, you wouldn't pull them, you have no stability. Here, close to the body, then you stamp on the leg. Okay? So pull down into the body, knee up, and shuto forwards. And feet together stance, high sukadachi, fists together. Back to this position. Okay, relax your shoulders, bring your arms up. As your arms break, the knee comes up and strike double tetsuyochi, oizuki. Gidan shuto. Haisukadachi manjuoki. Okay, from here, hizageri, knee up to stamping kick. So it's not really a kick, okay, it's the hizageri. It's more bringing the hiza, the knee up, and stamping kick, fumakomi. Okay, so here, gidan barai. Haishuki. Okay, I'm just going to make room, conscious I'm very close to those end units. So as the foot comes up here, strike 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. I'm going to move this way now to just quickly show you the next move. So this position again, 1, 1, 2. Yamazuki. Some people call this mountain punch, and some call it wide U punch. Okay, so one is Jodan and one is Gidan. So punch to the groin, punch to the chin. Okay, so from here, 1, 1, 2. Now you can come from the hip to here, and again, I've seen higher grades just move from this position here. So both are okay and acceptable. So Jodan and Shudan. Then we're going to come back and we're going to repeat this move, but this time we're going to put in a hizageri and yamazuki. And then we repeat it for a third and final time, right leg, yamazuki. Okay, so I'm going to put that back into the same context of the kata. Okay, so you're able to see this and hopefully join me with doing it. So we're going to come from this position here, okay, manjuoki and haisukadachi. So here, fumakomi, stamping kick, haishuoki, striking. It's going to come a bit closer so it makes it a bit more easy for you, hopefully, to see this at home. So from this position here, relaxing the shoulders, striking 1, 1, 2, yamazuki. So your right leg is forward, your right hand is just above the knee, because it's groin height, this punch, remember? The top punch is around Jodan height. Pull up the right leg, and you go koshi kamai on the right hip. So remember that, right leg, right hip. That way you won't get confused. So you now, remember with koshi kamai, every time we do a tenin on koshi kamai, we are using the opposite side. Okay, so the left knee comes up, hizageri, yamazuki. Don't lean forwards, it's too tempting to do this. Okay, yamazuki, you should be down in your stance and not leaning forwards. So again, from this position here, 1, 1, 2, yamazuki, right leg, right koshi kamai, here, relax the shoulders, left knee up, yamazuki, left hand above the knee, right hand Jodan, left leg back, left side koshi kamai, right knee up, yamazuki. Okay? Are you still with me? Lots of love hearts. I think they're still for Holly. I'm sure they are. And the thumbs up means that somebody out there is still alive. is the first move a strike or a block, please? Can be either, John. It depends upon your bunkai. Very good question again. Yeah, so from Gino to my position, so is this a strike or is it a block? It can be both. It depends on your mood. Well, I would say that anyway. It's a block. Oh, well said, Dylan. Us. Good evening, Graham. Us. Okay, so do you like that bit? I think it's a great combination. I think it works really well. Yamazuki mountain punch is a really strong punch, very powerful. I do remember my sensei tagging me with this when I was younger, and it hurt him quite a bit, especially here. So we need to make sure that when we're doing these techniques, we're thinking of basic Kihon. Okay, so we're coming back to Koshi Kamae to remind ourselves of that. Remember what I said at the beginning of this Kata on Tuesday? Very powerful. Okay, regardless whether you feel that to start with, the moves themselves are very Shotokan. Okay, they are very much Shotokan karate, which is a strong form of karate. We are not a light freestyle type of karate. We are a strong traditional form of karate. Okay, there are a few of us like that, Shitoru, Goju-ryu, that are very strong, powerful forms of karate. There are other styles that are much, much higher in terms of stance and maybe faster, some would say, and probably considerably so, but we're considered to be strong. Okay, and I believe we can still be fast as well, especially when you adjust your stance to a shorter length. Okay, so we are going to continue right the way up to the third of those Yamazuki mountain punches, and we are going to then get towards the end. We've got 2 more sets of combinations to do, and then we're at the end of the kata. Okay, and so we will complete this evening. Okay, great. Bassai Dai, Jai no Kamai. Okay, so knee up each, and striking or blocking, turn inside block each, and knee. Sotoruki each, uchoki ni. Sotoruki each, uchoki ni. Koshi Kamae. Hachidachi open leg stance, punching ish, ni. Shutoki ish, ni. San. And back shi. Go. Pulling down, knee up and ki through. Ish ya. Shutoki ich and shutoki ni. Ich. Ni. Drop those shoulders. San. Shi. Go. Rok. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Juich. Ish. Nisan. Yamazuki, right knee, right hand above the knee, so left hand, think Gyaku. Ish, pull back. Koshi Kamae, right hip, right leg moves back, right hand on hip. Left knee up, Hizugeri, Ish. Yamazuki, pull back. Right knee up, Yamazuki, Ish. Okay, so we're going to continue from here. The right arm comes up, left hand to your hip. Right hand going vertical, okay, so tati, straight up. So from here, coming up, Zenkutsudachi, Sukui scooping. Yeah, my son teaches this as the ice cream block. Scooping an ice cream up, that's what he taught juniors, and forever they learned that now. Long Zenkutsudachi, low, long Zenkutsudachi. Left arm up, not uchuki, Sukui, it's not the same. Okay, it's not the same. Zenkutsudachi, again, extended Zenkutsudachi. I hope that's in frame okay. So we'll go from this position again here. So 1, 1, 2. Yamazuki ich. Pull up. Ni. Pull up. Right leg san. Strike. Right arm up. Come round, Sukui. Left arm up, Sukui. Okay. And yame. And rei. Okay, and if you thought we were finishing at 8 o'clock, you're wrong. We're going to finish about 5-10 past at the very, very latest. We're almost there. We have one more combination to do. okay, which is I think a little bit, it's not complicated. The moves are very simple, you've learnt them before, but it's the order. And you have to switch your brain around, you have to flip your brain, which is not so easy I think for some people, okay, when we get to that particular point. I hope you're still with me. I hope you can remember that these lessons are not just on Facebook Live. I then post them to the page, which means you can watch them on Facebook again if you wish to do so, but I also post them on YouTube, so you then can stop them, freeze frame them, work it out, work along with it, that sort of thing. I don't know how that works for people. I don't know if you find that easy. When I was younger, we tried to look from books. Books was very difficult because you're looking at it one-dimensionally, and the dimension is the wrong way, the other way. So the best way I found with books was to look in the mirror, okay, and then it would be showing me how I should look. Not easy. YouTube's probably a guide more than anything else. Please remember, if you look at Bassai Dai and just YouTube search it, you'll come up with probably 400 different variations. As I said to you before, all kata, regardless of whether it's just one style, which is Shotokan, or our style Shotokan, there are variations. Okay, that is the case, and that should be the case, and you shouldn't be told otherwise. Okay, karate should, and Shotokan in particular, evolves with the individual. We have to stay within this framework of what is Shotokan, okay, and what is Bassai Dai or Kanki Dai or the other katas. But there will always be that variation. So wherever you go, and if you're like me, you like travelling to different dojos and learning with different senseis, you pick up all sorts of different ways, and then eventually you find your way. Okay, and when you find your way that works for you and works for your body, you feel good. You feel connected, and you feel that there's a real purpose behind the kata. Okay, I found that with this kata. That's only taken 30 years. So you know, keep practicing, and it will get better. Okay, ready? And yoi, and say the kata Bassai Dai, and yoi. So Jiano Kamai position, and just pausing because the dog is where I want to go, but she might move if I go. Thank you, Holly. Ich, and turn ni, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hach, ku, ju, 11、12、13、14、15、16、17、気合い。はい、Shuto forwards. Okay, Shuto again. Ish. And come back, knee, feet together. 3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、5. Okay, so we're in like no Chiyoki feeling Gyaku. Okay, so hips at Shonen. You look as hot as I am, Holly son. So from here, half a step left leg, 45 degrees, Shutoki. Okay. Then bring your right leg back round to do a reverse Shutoki. Okay. So your body is this way, facing 45 degrees behind you, but your head is facing 45 degrees to your left shoulder, here. And then the final move to finish is a kiai, half a step up, shuto, iya! And then back to Jiano Kamai position. Remember this is our start and finish position. And yoi. And ready. Os. I'd just like to say that noise is Holly drinking and not my stomach or anything else untoward that might be happening in our kitchen. Okay, so that's the completed kata. It's 8 o'clock, which is good. So I'm going to do it again very slowly and then perform it all the way through. hopefully you can do the same or get as far as you can. So again, if you're just learning this kata and you've joined us on Thursday, I kept saying Tuesday, but I meant Thursday. If you joined us on Thursday and did part 1, okay, you might go up to the first kyo by now. That's great, well done. Because this is a kata that takes some time. In fact, I could spend another lesson on this comfortably before, you know, going into the intricacies of different techniques and breathing and stances and stuff. Hello! Okay, the dog might just flip out. Yeah, she's going crazy. Okay, so I'm going to try and do the kata without Holly interrupting or getting trod on. We'll see how we go. Anyway, Bassai Dai. So nice and slow. Reverse Shuto. Hey, mate. And anyway, relax. Us. Hey, that's okay. Us. Okay. So that's slow speed. I'll do it all the way through in a second. Just once. Hopefully you'll be able to pick it up from that. I'm having to shorten, I hope you can't see it too much, I'm having to shorten my stances because of just without the room, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so hopefully that's not coming across too much on camera, but I am slightly smidgenly shortening them and being mindful of the back unit. I don't want to claw that. Hopefully this last 2 lessons on Thursday and today, Tuesday, you've enjoyed learning, I think, one of the most important katas that we do. Dylan, when a sensei says one more time, okay, or a second time, we'll do this one more time, we'll do this another time. What they really mean is we're going to do it at least 20 more times. Okay, don't ever be fooled into thinking a sensei when they say last go, final time, another time, one more time, they mean 20 more goes, okay, and they mean that definitely. Wherever you travel, whoever you're training with, I promise you, all senseis are the same. They forget what they're doing. Okay, great. Bassai Dai! Hopefully you started and finished in the same place. If you have the room, not so easy, but I always think when you're doing kata, you should try and return to the place you started. There's a couple of katas where that's slightly different. For those of you who know, Chinte is one and Hyanyongan is another. But everything else, where you start is where you finish. So the two, full circle, like everything else in karate, comes back together. I'm out of breath, not because I'm unfit and not because I'm 50, but because you've got to put soul and energy and everything into your kata. You've got to commit your mind and body together and be part of the kata. Now that's really difficult when you're in an unusual environment or if you've got lots of things going on around you, like a dog running around, like going mad. But you've got to put yourself in that place. I said to you before that I try to take myself somewhere that's really, really kind of exciting and like a field somewhere. Okay, there's nothing better than walking through a rice field and imagine that you're doing kata. I've done it, so it's probably the best place I've ever done it. So that's really good. Oh, sorry, son, are you out of breath now? Yeah. Hmm? Are you pooped? Dog's pooped. I think I've finished the lesson this evening as well. So, thank you so much for joining me again this Tuesday evening. I hope camera no issues this evening. It seems to be pretty good this evening, so I'm hoping your internet connection was fine where you are. Just excuse me, let the dog out. She's now just going to sit there and be really annoying. Okay, so yeah, that's right. So before we do the Dojo-kun to finish, I hopefully will get to see you again on Thursday at 7 PM. I'm going to upload another video on our beginner's Shotokan guide on YouTube, so please keep having a look at those. They're very simple, basic techniques. I'm going to do lots and lots of them, so that series could be 100 long. Hopefully going to film a few more in the next few weeks. And then we'll do an intermediate kind of karate combination type thing, and then we'll do an advanced. As I promised at the beginning of this lesson, Sensei Ken has asked if we could do the Juippon full stop over the next few sessions, and I will aim to do that. As I say, I had planned it, but then I pulled my hamstring, and so things kind of put on the back burner for that. But all is good now. I am well, and when you see me next Tuesday, have a haircut, which is super important because I'm starting to be able to actually sweep it behind my ear now, which I haven't been able to do since I was about 19. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Let's finish with the Dojo-kun and a bow, and then say sayonara for this evening. Kiyotsuke. Dojo-kun. Hitotsu jinkan kokansei ni soromoto koto. Hitotsu makato no michi o momoru koto. Hitotsu doryoku no seishin yashinau koto. Hitotsu regi o omonju koto. Hitotsu keki no yo imashimuru koto. And right, os. Os. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much again for joining me on this very warm Tuesday evening. I hope you're sweating as much as I am. I've really, really enjoyed it. But then I enjoyed doing that kata full stop. I hope for those of you that have been learning it's been helpful, and it's something that you'll start to love, because it really is a fantastic kata. Really, really is so. So look forward to seeing you 7 PM on Thursday if you can make it. Remember, this lesson we put on the Facebook page shortly in the next few minutes. I'm just going to quickly say goodbye to a few people, because I think some people on here that have turned up. Looks like Dylan's been typing more than he's been training. Good evening, Sensei Ian. Hope you're well. Good evening, Kayla. Thank you very much. Us Ken, thank you very much. Us Tim. Good to see everybody, and lovely to train with you again. But I can't wait for us to get back in the dojos and train together. That's really where my heart is at, and I am keeping trying. I've been sending messages out today, trying to one, beg the government to let us start training indoors, and two, for our schools to let us train. I'm not so sure about that. So, you know, we'll keep going. Right, os. Oisumisai, arigatou gozaimasu. Ja mata ne. See you soon. Os. Sayonara.